So we're out. And the boot. Here I am with my confrere, Barry.
Hello, everyone. We're enjoying a summer-led boulevard, a nice coffee shop, outdoors. That's where we are now.
Don't give them free publicity until they pay for this comedy skit. Okay? God forbid we should make money from our comedy skits. God forbid. You're not praying hard enough. Anyways, the point is this. We do it all for you. Our audience. Our audience. We don't even have, these things where you could press so many stars, and that means money. We're not asking you for money. Are we asking them for money, Barry?
No, we're asking them for their attention span to watch the whole video.
Forget it. That's not going to happen. Better you should give money. But anyways, the point is this. We're going to discuss how things have changed in the last 3-4 years. And we're going to start with climate. Okay? The climate. The changing climate.
Yeah, it's so hot now.
How hot is it?
That the homeless in different cities can now ask for eggs for spare change and fry the eggs on the sidewalk. It's that hot.
That's hot.
That's hot. Or the people in Italy or France could go to the museum, and even the paintings of Mona Lisa and other women are sweating.
They're sweating there.
Yeah, and what else? If you want to take a cold shower, the water is very, very hot, and even the animals have to swim to cold water, because the water in Florida and other places is about 100 degrees. So climate change is here to stay.
What do you mean here to stay?
Climate change is here to stay.
Not really. We can try to change it. Look at Greta Thunberg.
I don't think the governments would cooperate too much.
Well, they're scared of a woman like that. A feisty woman that started off as a kid, and now she's I give her credit.
The thing is that the government will not stop fossil fuels before it might be worse weather than even now.
Well, hold on. Isn't there a limit to the dinosaurs? I mean, how many dinosaurs carcasses that contribute to oil? They're decomposing for millions of years, and they contribute to carbon and all that stuff. I mean, isn't there a limit we'll reach eventually where we've sort of there's no dinosaurs left to actually, take from their carcasses the decomposition? Is there a limit to how many dinosaurs there were over millions of years? Does anybody put a number to that?
I think the experts would probably say that at 100 years, there's enough oil for 100 years until the temperature in the earth goes up 3 degrees centigrade, where, as my brother said, the people who live in Florida, California, Arizona are going to migrate to North Dakota, and cities that are coastal plain will have floods. So we're being a bit pessimistic.
Well, hold on. This could be a whole new era in human migration.
Yeah,
like it's had in the past, the extinctions, many extinctions in the Earth's history. I think there was 6 extinction events or something, and people. Well, we were probably all there in a past life. But the point is, I could have been a dinosaur, by the way.
You might have been.
I could have been a Stegosaurus.
You were going stag.
Or a Fatosaurus. Anyways, it's so hot. Hold it. I have things forget it right, this way. I'm telling you, even in Italy, I know people that went to Italy recently, and it went to 42 degrees Celsius, or 44 degrees. That ruins your whole vacation.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And in Greece, the forest fires and everything.
It's pretty hard when you're a senior citizen with underlying medical
These were
conditions.
kids. The kids, they were in their 20s. I know kids in their 20s, and they went to Italy, and they were dying of heat.
They could literally die of heat, unfortunately, no matter what age you are. And this goes to show that there's definitely climate change. Trump should wake up and say, yes, there's climate change.
Trump. Anyways, you know what? Ask me what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, because you can't trust weather reports anymore. They change every day. So I'm doing the old astronomical, looking through a telescope. This happens to be a paper tube, but it's better than the forecasting you would get nowadays from modern.
The forecasting is politically involved. It's associated with politics. They give wrong forecasts so people can get caught out in the rain.
All right.
Not caught out in the rain.
All right.
Or people put on sunscreen when it's 18 degrees instead of what they predicted.
You should
28.
put on sunscreen at all times, even in winter.
Oh, so
Which I don't do.
Mark has the latest information.
No,
on
that was
sunscreens.
no. By the way, this is sunscreen, and also I have bug spray because ticks. Ticks are moving in with warm weather. Did you know that?
I knew that.
It's ticks, and they're even moving into cities.
Moving away from the forest.
And they're moving into cities, and you can get Lyme disease and all that type of stuff. It's a very strict. The world is like becoming very like a dystopia. It's like, look at all the things that are happening in politics. All right, like things are going right wing, and you have things happening in North Korea now. They're sort of in South Korea, North Korea are like saber rattling. The same thing with China. China is saber rattling over Taiwan. You've got Ukraine and Russia. You've got the whole world seems to be unraveling. What's happening?
Yeah, it seems like this is getting to the era of the Messiah.
What?
The Mashiach.
Who?
That the world on one hand is falling apart with all the changes in weather.
Yeah.
The politics
Mashiach
in the
now.
states. The politics in the states. It's getting to be deadlocked. Like Mark said, the right wing is taking over in many countries.
It's getting nerve-wracking. It's getting so nerve-wracking that I'm getting paranoid. I'm getting more paranoid than my own nature is, which is pretty paranoid. I'm getting even more paranoid, especially after COVID. COVID.
How's this for paranoia?
What?
North Korea, China, and I was thinking of some women. North Korea, China, and Russia combined to fight the West. It's sort of like the 1984 or whatever novel Aldous Huxley wrote, and
Brave New World.
Brave New World, yeah, with the wars. So the world is falling apart.
The axis of evil.
So the
evil.
good side,
Yes.
the good side has to try to do more good deeds, be helpful, create a world that is a safe place.
Yeah.
So
Meanwhile-
women could have children, and their children could grow up in a.
Yeah, well, that's
in a-
why the migration from the heat and everything, people will be migrating to Canada.
Yeah, I went to
Canada.
I went to a T-Rex exhibition.
Canada.
In the ROM, Royal Ontario Museum,
Yeah.
where it said that the dinosaurs used to live in Canada because it was subtropical.
Also, you could get the Medicare back in those days too. The dinosaurs, as they got hurt in the leg or something, they went to a dinosaur doctor. It was covered by Canadian Medicare. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I
Check
didn't
your
know
historical facts. Anyways, the point is this: the world is unraveling as we speak. Right? Everything is changing. Everything is food is expensive. Everything is expensive. I can't afford anything anymore.
So shoot the puck and hope for the best.
Shoot the puck.
And it's going to cost a lot of money to go shopping more and more. They say,
I can't afford to buy a hockey ticket. I can't afford to buy a sporting. You know how much to see these concerts? You got to spend. I hear some of these tickets, $2,000
Yeah,
to
that's
see a
what they're
concert. What?
charging.
What is that? What's going on here?
Yeah, and it just seems that the rich are taking over the world and the poor are just getting by, and it's getting harder to buy groceries, other things.
What are we going to do, Barry? What's going to happen to us?
We have to pray to Hashem that
Who?
the world is
To
straightened
who?
out.
To God?
To God,
Yeah.
yeah. We have to pray to God,
Yeah.
and we have to try to do good deeds and help people. And
What's it going to do? Is that going to make the prices go down?
it'll make the atmosphere more pure, and
How's it
one
going to make the
good good deed
with
could
the
change.
smog and everything coming out from the forest fires and the air quality and everything is so bad, and it's like I got to have an umbrella with me and to put it up against the heat.
Like the,
And I got
like the
what?
Israeli national anthem, hope. We have to hope that the world somehow gets better.
I got to wear a mask because of the smog. I got to.
You're gonna part in the Zorro movie or the Lone
What
Ranger.
type of mask, by the way? Is it a regular mask? Is it an N95? I'm so confused. Do we get a 7th COVID shot? We got a 6th COVID? What's happening? What is going on in the world?
We have to hope for the best.
What?
We have to hope for the best.
Yeah. The dying words of the ones who hope. Anyways, let's leave everybody on a positive
And
note.
if anyone's still watching this video, congratulations, you win a prize.
You get a
have to
Knish.
phone Amazon.com.
You get a Knisha sent to you by Amazon.com by Jeff Bezos. Is he Jewish, Jeff Bezos? I don't. Anyways, you'll get whatever he is sent courtesy of what do we call ourselves?
The internet bandits.
Those are another group. Call ourselves the wise guys.
The wise guys.
The wise guys. The Weisenheimer guys. Actually, the wise guys are a different group.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
We're the wiser.
We're the Weisenheimers.
We're the wiser group.
Gesundheit. So as we say in France, India, we say that in Canada, the United States, we say that in Kuala Lumpur, we say it in Ukraine.
Forget about taking cold showers.
We say keep on.
Hoping for the best.
Keep on.
Trucking.
Trucking.